Hey guys, I want to show you the Pearce +1 grips for the Glock 36. Picked up one of these. I'm going to pick up a couple more, I think, once I get a few more magazines. But I got to get on the ball and buy a few more magazines for this pistol. But actually not too bad to install at all. Took only a couple of minutes, and it was a little frustrating, but I read some tips on the internet that got me through it pretty quick. First of all, this is a loaded handgun. This is my CCW, so it is loaded, of course, but we are going to take care of that. Okay, nothing in the chamber, just loaded magazines. And part of the reason why I wanted to show you this with loaded magazines, guys, because with the Pearce grip, it affects how the magazine seats. So if I show you with empty magazines, you're not going to be able to see what it is I want to show you with these when it comes to the Glock 36. Pretty much, as you can see, this one here is the original, and we'll zoom in here. This is the original 6-rounder, and this is the with the Pearce +1. So you can see you get quite a little more purchase. Plus, it does have checkering on the front and a little bit of a finger groove there, so it definitely increases the amount of hand space you can get. Plus, it does come with a plug for the back that fills the empty hole. Now, hopefully we can get this on camera nicely. And mind you guys, I am in the house alone and we are pointed in a safe direction, so we are taking safety 100%, being we are working with live rounds in this video. So guys, if you are messing around with these, make sure always safety check and be safe with the use of your firearm. As you can see, the 6-rounder pops in, absolutely no problems. It slides out, no problems. Now this fully loaded 7-rounder does not go in as easy, and I'm guessing it's just a matter of it's going to need to break in, but you have to really, give it a, as you can see, it still isn't checked in. You got to give it a good hard smack to get it to go in. And it does leave, as you can see, a little bit of air there. You can see a little bit, the carpet behind there, it leaves a little bit of air. So that is the first issue I noticed with this Pearce grip. Once again, though, I assume it's going to work itself out the more and more I fire it. I've only put one box of ammo through it so far, and it did run no problems, but putting the magazines in was very difficult. So I'm going to leave this magazine loaded, put it in the gun safe for like a week and see if it softens it up a bit. I got a feeling it's just a matter of the spring tension might be a bit much or whatnot. So you can see you gain quite a bit of extra hand grip, and a lot of people complain about the hand, it's just too small for the hand on this gun. It does add quite a bit. Actually a little more than what I need, and but for the +1 round, it's still a very concealable gun, even with this extension, and doesn't really add much to the weight or the bulk at all. So actually, it's not a bad little thing for my backup mags. When I carry conceal, I'm still going to use the 6-round for the first one, but for the backups on the belt, I'm going to have these +1s on there for that. Now, installation of this, guys, is actually relatively easy, and I'll show you the tip that makes it, as you can see, falls out easy as well. Very easy. Your magazine is pretty much, just a couple of parts. There's your body, which is your main body, the floor plate, which is this bottom piece, your follower, which is the plastic piece that the bullets go into, and then the spring in between. Now, all you're going to want to do, and this is how easy this is once you get to know, is get a pair of C-clamps or vice grips or something and pinch the magazine just slightly. You don't want to crush it, but just enough to put a little tension on there, because there's a couple of clips in there that hold this in place. You can do it by hand, but it's kind of tough to do everything you got to do. So what I did was I just took a pair of like vice grips, and I opened them up all the way and kind of put them on and on the edge here and pinched them down, so it put just a little bit of tension. take a small, like, precision screwdriver, like an eyeglass screwdriver, and push this in. And what I did was I just kind of pushed it in and used the screwdriver and my own hand pressure to pull it forward. But if you have this pushed in with a C-clamp or vice grips, it will actually come off very easy. So just a little installation tip to help you guys out. And one of the things I do want to say, because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, how do you know you just didn't seat your magazine right, you know, with the fit issue? If you take one of these rounds out, the magazine does go just as easy as the factory one. So I know it is a matter of the spring tension there that's affecting how it seats. I'm not sure exactly why, but we're going to give it a little time and a little use and see if that works its way out. If it doesn't, then it might be something I might have to remove, but we'll deal with that down the line. But just wanted to share and give you a look at the differences between. And it's definitely, you know, I don't know if this is going to be something I'm ever going to carry when it's on my waist, but it's definitely, these are going to be on my belt as extras. So that is the regular. As you can see, it barely fits the hand, barely gets the third finger on there. And there's the +1. So overall, $8, couple minutes to install, gives you +1. But you know what, guys, if you're carrying 2 to 3 extra magazines on you, like I do, I typically carry 2 extras. That does give you a couple extra rounds in your arsenal.